Never ever question what I say in the meeting room. You execute what I say. Get lost. Have you ever seen this kind of boss before? They are very arrogant. They are also very conceited. If you never met them before, I bet you have met them in the Korean drama, aren't you? Now, I bet a lot of people will think that, hey, this kind of leader are very powerful. They are such a very competent leader. Well, they could. But from my point of view, they are also vulnerable. To a certain extent, they could have self-abase. They could be very non-competent. And because of their non-competence, they want to showcase that they are fierce, they are forceful, so that they have built a fortress in front of them to protect the boundaries between you and him, so that you never ever dare to ask him or question them further. And that is why they are going to be showcased. They are such a fierceful leader. But is that a good leader? I don't think so. You see, I met some leader who are, well, I think I met once. He is a leader who is a bit, I would say, self-conceited, but I also think that the way how he talked to me moved me away from him. I don't feel comfortable because there is no communication. It's always a one-way dialogue. Whatever I propose, out. But I also know that he could be vulnerable because by not listening to the floor, how can he sustain? Now, on the contrary, I also met a boss who is very confident. Confident and yet very competent. He would always listen to the constructive feedback from the floor. Listen, listen, and listen. He will not accuse us. He will not put us down when we put up a question to him. Now, I remember when I posed the questions to him, what he said is this, yeah. He said, I'm curious to know more. How do you derive this conclusion? Sometimes he could also say, please share with me your thinking. Now, the way how he asked me, I decided I can be very safe, very transparent conversation. And then it makes me wanted to talk more with him about my thoughts, my point of view. You see, he is not feeling uncomfortable, not safe to listen to my feedback. To a certain extent, sometimes it's not aligned with what he has just mentioned out loud at the very beginning. But because the way how he listened to what I say, it makes me a better solution. You see, that inspired me. The way how he talks, how he asked, how he listened, makes me wanted to work with him more. And now I embrace this self-confident but yet self-humbled approach versus the very fearful, very conceited, very self-arrogant way of doing things. Now, I would like to urge you, if you can, if you are the leader, choose to be a self-confident leader, humble, listen to the floor. I want you to know a self-confident leader will make you very, very far. Confidence can consider it's just a coin of two sides. Conceited leader are the one who is self-arrogant, push people away. Confidence leader, humble, and make people wanted to work more. Listen, listen, and listen. Talk less, empower your team. Be a confident leader, be a good leader.